I made Greek yogurt few weeks ago, so let me show you how I did it in this video. The first thing you're going to do is to sterilize the bowl, the spoon, the whisk, and everything you're going to be needing for your yogurt, and make sure it's done in a clean environment. Second thing you're going to be needing is to get your milk and your culture, which is the yogurt starter. So I got this yogurt starter that I'm holding in my hands at a baking store, and I got this milk as well. This milk is 5 cups, and I'm using lacto-rich milk in this video. You can use any milk of your choice. So to get the actual calculation of your milk, for 1 cup of milk, you are going to be needing 2 cups of water. So I'm using this cup to measure my milk. I have 5 cups of milk, and I'm just going to measure it into that bowl. It's just 5 cups and small milk that remains, so I'm using 5 full cups, and you're going to use the same cup to measure your water. So I'm going to be adding 10 cups of water to this milk, which is 5 cups of hot water and 5 cups of room temperature water. So I started with the hot water, and you're going to mix it 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to mix it very well to make sure that it dissolves. Then I'm going to go with pour the 5 cups of room temperature normal water, room temperature normal water. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you mix everything properly, make sure that it's good to go. Then the next thing you're going to do, because it will have some lumps, and so you're going to put it in a strainer. The bowl cannot contain it, so I had to use these 2 bowls. So the next thing you're going to do is that you make sure your hands are clean. You are going to do a 10 seconds finger test. Look at the remaining milk. So you put your hand into the milk to be sure that it's not too hot, neither is it too cold, so that it will not kill your culture. So you're going to take a small part of the milk and put it in. Don't pour your culture directly into the mixture. You pour it into a cup, as I'm doing, and you pour it into the milk that you have done. Remember, I'm using 2 bowls, so I'm just going to pour small into that purple one and pour the bigger one into the orange. So you can actually use half of this culture, but there's no way I'll preserve it, so I decided to finish everything. Okay, so are you still following? So the next thing you're going to do is to cover it and wrap it very well, and keep it put it in a warm place, a place that you do not need to be moving. Put it in a warm place so that the culture you have put there will work. So I kept mine for 10 hours. So after 10 hours, I checked it. I used double nylon, and I placed into the cooler. I placed the other one into the bigger cooler. So you can put yours into your oven, but make sure it's not on. So I kept it for 10 hours. 10 hours later, I checked it, and the yogurt was good. If I wanted drinking yogurt, I would have just stopped there, but no, I want Greek yogurt. So I took it a step further, bring out the cheesecloth, and I pour everything. You can see, look at it. That's the moment of truth. Yogurt is here, so you have to go further to make Greek yogurt and strain the water. The water that comes out of this is called whey, and when you are doing it, you put it in the fridge, and I kept mine for 4 hours to drain out the water. So I left it in the fridge for 4 hours to drain out the water, and this is the end result. Thick homemade Greek yogurt, and I just used whisk to smoothen it very well. I left it as unsweetened. So this is how to do homemade Greek yogurt. If you watch this video to this point, don't forget to like, share, and comment. This is the way, the water that was gotten from. See you in the next video.